All right. Great. Great to see you. Feel free to come off of or come onto your video so we can see your face. If that feels comfortable, just know you're invited. All right. I hope you're in a good place. Lay back on your back. Breathing in and out. And I was just talking with Matt before class started, and both of us have some things going on in the body. So I'm just with you if you're nursing or healing from nursing an injury or healing from something, or just didn't sleep as much as you like, or weird position, whatever it is, just being on your mat. My philosophy around injury has been wherever you're injured, the rest of the body is compensating in some way, getting tighter, holding extra weight, getting pulled a certain direction. And so when you do a yoga practice, even though you may baby a certain area of your body or support a certain area of your body with less movement, what you're doing is opening up all the areas that are doing extra. And this is really helpful for recovery and for balance as you heal. Take several deep breaths right where you are, receiving the floor. Slowly in and out through the nose, starting to calm the nervous system as we look to let go of the extra. Look to clear. One or two more breaths here. Receiving the floor. As you're ready, draw the right knee into your chest. Snuggle it, moving it side to side. Feeling the edge of your hip, the edge of your lungs with your next inhale, nice and full. And opening the knee out to the right. Left arm in cactus, look over your left shoulder. Today we're gonna talk about commitment with a fuller inhale and fuller exhale. Slowly bring the knee through center, scoot your hips to the left, bring your knee to the left side, gaze over your right shoulder, twist. Last week we talked all about purpose, or last week was momentum actually. Purpose was the week before, so you can see the direction we're going. Purpose, momentum, and now commitment. And each of these are really key ingredients that you can put into doing whatever you feel you're here to do right now. Stretch your right arm up alongside your head, reaching as if you were going to grab an apple off a high branch. From your left heel through your left pinky or right pinky finger, stretch. Roll out the ankle, roll out the wrist. And then back to center, rolling onto your back, reach the right heel towards the sky. Roll out the ankle, pressing the hands into leg into interlaced hands, strengthening your right leg a little more. Press the hamstring into your hands. Now, if you'd like more, lift head, neck, and shoulders. For more intensity, pull a little stronger and try and root your thigh bone down into your hip socket with your biceps. Turn your chin left and right a couple of times. Stronger in both legs. Lift your left leg off the floor, holding strong there, releasing hands for more intensity. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms overhead, full body stretch. Rolling out the wrists and flagging the feet side to side as an option. Draw left knee into your chest. So just so you know the philosophy I have around starting the practice with these same movements every time is that your body starts to remember this pattern. When you practice every Sunday, over time, your body starts to recognize that when you do this with your knee, your whole nervous system is about to go through a change. Open the knee left, right arm in cactus, look over right shoulder. Now, as you take a fuller breath, right rib cage, right hip, a little heavier, a little more grounded. Commitment is a vehicle through which all of your effort has meaning. Inhale through center. Hips to the right, hips to the left, knee to the right. Gaze over your left shoulder. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Commitment is a vehicle through which your effort has meaning. One or two more deep, slow breaths. Then slowly back to center. Reach your left leg straight up. Opposite interlace. Roll out the ankle. I love the quote that says, effort is meaningless without commitment. Just think about that. Effort is meaningless without commitment. Pressing the leg a little more powerfully, lifting head, neck, and shoulders, and feel both biceps start to pull the middle of your thigh back towards your chest. And with your leg, push against that, flexing. Mat grab lower, like mid hamstring, all the way down, even more. There, you're gonna press into your hands. Lifting right leg off the floor for more intensity and releasing the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full body stretch. Effort is meaningless without commitment. Not even like, at least you gave the effort. It's like, no, that becomes meaningless unless you're committed. Draw both knees into the chest. What do you think that means? Committed to what? Just committed to the moment, committed to the project, committed to an outcome, committed to a number in the bank, committed to they graduate from high school, then it's they graduate from college, then it's they find a love to get close to, rock back and forth. What is the commitment pointing at? 3 or 4 more, rolling forwards, rolling backwards. Then rolling up into butterfly, soles of the feet together, grab your ankles. Flex the toes away from one another and push the big toe mounds into one another in this position. So you're activating from the big toe mounds through the ankles, through the knees, through the hips. And with your hands on your ankles, pull your chest a little forward as if you could bring your belly button over your arches. You're leading with the belly button. Now, last couple breaths without forcing it, press down with your elbows into your inner legs. That's available to you. And as your elbows press down, press the knees up. Now take 3 deep breaths. Last breath, nice and full. Slowly Slowly release, keeping the soles of the feet together, the outer edges of your feet down, hands back, fingers pointing away. Press down with the outer edges of your feet and just lift your hips up and curl back. Look back. If you can let your head go back, do so. And then slow release. Good. Soles of the feet on the floor, hip distance apart, and just bring them in so that they're pretty close to your hips. Heels close to your hips, holding on to your knees. Pull your chest up. And then with an exhale, let your body round back, chin to chest. Inhale, pull your chest up. Use all 10 fingers. Exhale, round. Inhale, pull. Tops of the shoulders back. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And now as you exhale, chin to chest, slowly roll back, palms facing up, one vertebrae at a time. As tightly rolled as you can. Chin is the last thing to release, the head down. Stretch your arms above your head. Bring your heels in a little bit closer. As you exhale, lift your palms forward, lifting the hips skyward. Palms press down, hips go high. Walk your shoulders in closer together. Press down with your arms. Curl back, chin away from your chest. And now feel as you spread your toes, 4 points of connection through each foot. Deep breath. Exhale, slowly drop hips to almost touch. Inhale, lift the hips to their apex. Exhale, drop, move at your own pace. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Move with your breath. Try and keep all 4 points of each foot grounded evenly. Good, you got 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Last one, lifting up high, come up onto tiptoes, walk your feet in a little closer. Exhale, slowly roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tailbone, last thing to touch. Heels to the mat. Knees fall to the left, keeping your feet hip distance apart. Gaze over right shoulder, whatever you want to do with your right arm to feel good. I like stretching away from the right knee with the right arm. Then back through center with the feet, knees to the right. Stretch away left arm from left knee. Good, and slowly back to center. Grab your kneecaps and draw the knees down towards the armpits. Try and keep your hips heavy. If you want to go to happy baby from here, grab balls of the feet from the inside and push up through the big toe mounds into your hands. Rocking side to side, just gentle warming up. Last few breaths here. Try and straighten one leg a little bit more than the other. Good, and now rocking back and forth just 1 or 2 times. And rock up to a half boat, hands holding behind your thighs. Lifted chest, open shoulders. For more intensity, start to press the big toe mounds together, heels apart like an inch. Press just big toe mounds together. Inner thighs active. For more, release the hands, palms up, chest open. Squeeze in with the feet, spread the toes. Relax the jaw. Full expression, you can straighten your legs. Squeeze the feet together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow release. Simple seated cross-legged position. Feel free to sit up on something. We'll take a moment to bring the unseen into the picture. You can bring palms together or have hands resting. Effort is meaningless without commitment. I've loved to explore that idea and what it feels like in my body that commitment is the time when meaning is assigned. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale and see if you can discern your biggest why in your life right now. Why are you doing the effort that you're doing? Why are you making the effort happen? What's the final outcome that you're hoping to have happen? How will you feel when your effort has produced the outcome that it's designed to produce? This is where the commitment points to this feeling. And if a particular action doesn't help you see your way clear to that feeling, that's the compass. It tells you to refine your direction just a little bit. Because we want to start feeling that final feeling the whole route through. So as you take your next few breaths, working on clarifying, getting clear, and maybe it's super clear for you already, what is your why right now for all your effort? Good, and as you complete rolling on to hands and knees for a few cat-cows. Simple movements. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the heart through. Exhale, press the floor around the back. Inhale, pull. Exhale, press. 3 more. Inhale, pull. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, round up. Inhale to center. Right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, knee, nose, and chin together. Excuse me, knee, elbow, and chin together. Squeeze in, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Bend the back knee. Reach back if you can to receive that ankle. If you can't quite grab it, just reach back with the back knee bent and gently kick, just warming up a little beginning back bend, low belly up and in. Turn your chin to the right. 3, 2, and 1. Extend with an inhalation. Exhale, place the right hand, left knee. Move a little bit side to side, maybe some circular motions with your rib cage. What you are committed to will determine, and how connected you are to it, will determine the quality of your experience en route to the outcome. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, knee, nose, and elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Stretch back with the left hand. Try and receive the right ankle. Then gently kick. Turning chin to the left. Balance the weight between your front hand and your back knee. A little stronger. And slow extension with an inhale. Exhale, place movement through your spine, through your hips. You can roll the hips in a big circle. making freestyle movements. Then child's pose for a few breaths. Forehead to the floor or resting on your forearms stacked up. Move the hips a little bit side to side. First, deep compression for the knees, so nothing to force here. And downward facing dog. Walk it out. Gaze under the left shoulder with the right knee bent. Gaze underneath the right shoulder with the left knee bent. And back to center. Make a big circle with your head, both directions. Spreading the fingers and push through the inner edges of your palms, gripping the floor with the fingertips. Little steps, walking forward, feet between the hands. Feel free to put a block between the inner thighs here. It can be a nice assist. Inhale, long spine, press it out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, 2 more, reaching heart. Exhale, fold. Melt over your legs. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, soft knees, rise to stand, stretch up. Hook the thumbs, little back bend. Lifted heart. Exhale, palms together, heart center. Standing tall. This is the key, staying clear that your next action is in fact taking you into the feeling you want to end up with. And now, are all actions equal? No. But we want to craft their experience towards already experiencing the end. Inhale, arms rise high. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, extend the heart. Exhale, plant hands. Step the left leg back, bring left knee down. Inhale, arms rise high. Long stance between front foot and back knee. Reaching up through all 10 fingers, gaze up. Deep breath. Open it up, lunge a little deeper. Scissor in between foot and knee for 3. Soft jaw. 2. And 1. Slow release. Frame the front foot. Move the hips back. Grab a block or anything you want underneath your hands. Half splits. Pull the right heel back against the mat. For more intensity, left hand to right shin. Gaze over right shoulder. Extend from the belly button through your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Lunging back in. Step back, high push-up position. Get strong through your arms, strong through your core, evenly pressing down through your palms. And as you exhale, feel free to bring knees down, slowly lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, pull the heart through. Deep breath, shoulder tips up and back. One more round of breath, lifting through the center of your chest. And with an exhale, lay yourself down, forehead touches last. Inhale, 1 or several push-ups, holding high plank when you're complete. Strengthen legs, strengthen core, downward facing dog. Feeling through your legs, walk it out or hold steady. Gaze forward, step or float. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold low. Inhale, rise up, opposite thumb hook, little back bend. Exhale, palms together, clear the tension from your body, mind. Inhale, arms rise high. Exhale, bow forward. Knees are soft. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step your right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, rise up. Feel into the space between front foot and back knee. Squeeze in, pulling the left heel back. Gaze up, natural through your neck. Curl back a little more. 3, 2, and 1. Half splits. Move the hips back. Effort is meaningless without commitment. For once one commits, all manner of unseen forces come to thine aid. And bolster your progress. Effort with commitment means you bring the unseen into the picture. Right hand to the left side of the shin, gaze over left shoulder. You bring the unseen forces, the spirit, the miraculous, the belief, the faith, the trust. One more breath. Slowly coming back. Lunging in, plant hands, step the left leg back, high push-up position. Deep breath as you exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale through, low, medium, high, maybe upward facing dog for you. Exhale, forehead last, roll yourself down. One or several push-ups, holding high plank when you're complete. Downward facing dog. Feel yourself in your shoulders. From your palms, push yourself out of your shoulders so your hips go back and high, staying in down dog. And then let yourself melt into your shoulders. Feel your upper torso melt the shoulders, the upper arms deeper together. And then exhale, push yourself, really subtle, push yourself out of your shoulders through the inner edges of your palms. And then with an exhale, melt your upper torso into the shoulders. Little steps, walk forward. Turn the toes out. Sit your hips down parallel to the floor and extend your arms forward. Thighs parallel, best you can, and feel the weight backwards. So your shins are almost straight up and down. Counterbalanced with your upper body and arms reaching forward. Now pull the low belly in and pulse a little bit with your hips. Just 2 or 3 inches higher, lower, pulse. Try and keep the front of your body arching forward, the lower belly pulling up away from your legs for 5, 4, pulsing, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up, lift your heels, keep your feet that wide, stretch high, arms reach to the sky. Keep your heels high, grab your left wrist, exhale, side bend to the right. Keep your heels high. Squeeze in with the ankles. Keep the throat open on the front and grow the top of the head. Inhale to center, go a little taller. Exhale, other sides. Grab your right wrist. Lift and lengthen. Can you grow the right side body through the right side of your throat getting longer? Inhale to center, stretch up. Exhale, palms together, heels to the floor. Let it go. Clear the extra. Relax the jaw. Relax the low belly and hips. Recover with your next full, slow breath. And try and bring yourself right to your center. Live with the end in mind is what commitment looks like for me. Inhale, arms rise high. Exhale, bow forward. Feet stay good distance apart. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, sit back into Malasana. Hips go low, elbows to the inner knees, palms together. Feel free to use something under your seat here or lift your heels. And now pull your chest up and through with the leverage of your palms pressing together. Deep breath. Just holding the squat pose for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soft as you can, roll back onto your butt, legs up like you're sitting in a chair, hands interlaced behind your head. As you exhale, extend the right leg, lift and twist right elbow to left knee, and back and forth. Going slow and on purpose. Feel your body articulate through space, not focusing on speed, rather quality of the movement. Articulating up, squeezing in. Good. 5 more to each side. Do your best. Stay tight these last 3 to each side. Good. For me, last set. Do your last one, your best one. Relax the head back, hands on your knees, make some big circles on the ceiling with your knees. One hand on each knee. Rolling into the soft tissue of your hips all around your lower back. Good. Crossing right ankle over left knee. Thread the needle, grab the back of your left hamstring or front of your left shin and draw in. Living with the end in mind. There was a study about entrepreneurs that came out, and it was very interesting. In this particular study, 50% of the entrepreneurs, when questioned, said that they were living their best lives, that they didn't see what they were doing like work. They were excited every single day to get to do and be what they were doing in their professional life, how it was for their family, for all the things. Literally like 1 out of 2. One more big breath here. And then change sides. Opposite cross. And the other half said that they felt like they were trapped, that they were stuck and doing something that either wasn't, even those that were successful monetarily found themselves shackled, and even though they were hitting goals financially, they weren't living the life that they really hoped to live and receiving the things that they hoped to receive. One more full breath. Slowly release. Holding the knees, rock forwards and backwards a couple times. And rocking up. Standing if you can. Roll yourself up, plant the feet, come to standing, stretch the arms high. Interlace, crossing the thumbs as you exhale, side bend to the right. Both feet on the floor, thumbs are hooked. Turn your chin left for full expression. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. To the left, turning chin right. Full expression. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to center, arms in cactus, slight back bend, bend the knees a bit, curl your chest up and back. Tailbone long. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, stretch up, reach skyward. Exhale, hinge and fold, hands through heart. Inhale, long spine extension. Exhale, plant hand step or hop back, high push-up position. As you roll onto your right side, side plank, lift your hips high, left arm skyward, stacking the legs or bringing the right knee to the mat. Lift the hips by pressing through the right arm. Last few breaths, take the variation of left hand behind your head and press your head back as you curl back. 3, 2, and 1. Slow release, high push-up. Take a breath, hold strong. As you roll left, lift your hips high, taking the variation that feels good on this side. Legs are active, flex the toes back. Right hand behind the head is a variation if you like. Press the head back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. High push-up position. Holding strong here. Last few breaths. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale high, right elbow. Inhale high, left elbow. Inhale high. Exhale, step softly between the hands. Crescent lunge, rise up. Strengthen the back leg. Exhale, arms in cactus, lower the back knee to almost touch. Inhale, push, arms reach high, straighten the leg. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high. 2 more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high. Grab your left wrist as you exhale, side bend to the right. Scissor in between your feet. Turn chin to the left. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to center. Exhale, sweep the arms back, chest low. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, high. Exhale, sweep, launch into warrior 3, left leg lifts. Try to even the hips. For more challenge, arms reach forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat. Lift your right heel. Lift your left leg. As you exhale, left knee to right ankle. Inhale high. Exhale lower. Inhale high. Last one. Exhale lower. Inhale high. Seated twist. Left knee to the outer edge of the right ankle. Lift your butt up using both hands and fling your left hip out to the side a little bit so you're seated evenly on the sit bones. Left arm around your right knee, right arm back, twist. See, human beings want to often think about the things that are not physical in nature, that are not in the three-dimensional world around us, as part of the process. And yet all great endeavors, all great outcomes that have really changed individuals and communal lives came with a commitment to something bigger. More big breath. Slowly release, counter twist. And these 50% of the entrepreneurs that were in love with their life, the difference was that they were doing it for something bigger than themselves. Whatever that was. Slow release. Looking at your legs right now, grab your left ankle Bring your left ankle parallel with the top of the mat. That'll move your right foot out to the left even more, generally. And then slowly, this is really tight for your hips. Those of you that have real tight hips, you want to come here with left foot on the floor and right ankle crossed. Those of you that this feels okay, you keep your ankles crossed here and try and put both of your sit bones evenly on the mat. And then just notice, by flexing your right foot toes back, flexing your left foot toes back, you can breathe right to where the sensation is in your hip. And if you think about those people who started a business, who started a professional life with a bigger why, they knew that even the application process for an SBA loan or whatever it was that was their first step, writing the business plan, was getting them closer to actualizing that bigger than them goal, or taking a step on the path. One more big breath here. Good, and slow release. Legs out in front, give a little shake. Turning the fingers backwards, make your legs real strong, and then lift your hips. Head drops back if that's comfortable. Stronger legs, press down and pull the heels back towards the wrists. And slow release. Hips to the floor. Good, one more rep, soles of the feet together here. Press big toe mounds together and pull your chest, your tummy over. Elbows press down, knees press up. Slow release, cross the ankles, roll forward. Plant hands, step or hop back, high push-up position. Deep breath, feel the energy as you roll to the right side. Lift your hips, rolling over, stacking the legs, or this time bringing your left foot up to your inner right thigh, tree pose, pushing the inner thigh up into the bottom of your left foot. Open up across your heart from wrist to wrist and lift your hips through your right arm strength. 3, 2, and 1. Slow and smooth. Plant left hand, high push-up position. Find your strength. As you roll left, lift the hips. Tree or stacking the legs or left knee to the mat. Right arm high. See if you can get the inner edge of your left foot to touch down on the mat. Curl back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow release, high push-up. Activate here the whole body. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, high. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, high. Exhale, step softly between your hands. Crescent lunge, rise up. Generous stance between the feet. Stretch up through the arms. Exhale, arms in cactus, lower the right knee. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, lower. Rise. Lower. Rise. 2 more. Lower. Rise. Last one. Lower. Rise. Stretch up. Feel the strength through your arms. Deep breath. As you exhale, sweep your arms back, chest low. Inhale, high. Stretch up. Stay low in the front knee. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, high. Exhale, sweep and launch. Right leg lifts. Warrior 3. Arms forward for more challenge. Look to square your hips. Full expression, lift that back leg, melt your heart. 3, 2, hands to the floor, lift your left heel. With an exhale, right knee to left ankle. Inhale high, stretch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push high. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, push. Exhale, knee to ankle, seated twist. Lift your butt and make sure you're flush as you can be through both sit bones. Then pull your chest up. Right arm wraps around the left knee, left arm back, twist. Giving yourself meaning comes through you saying yes, 2 feet in. Everything becomes a message about the meaning you give it towards that bigger than you something. Entrepreneurs that come up against a challenge, they come up against a challenge with the knowledge that this is a step towards what they believe in most, what they care about most, what they have prioritized above maybe almost everything else, certainly in their professional world. Slow unwind, counter twist. Back to center. Bring your right ankle forward till the shin is parallel with the top of the mat, and or bring the right foot on the floor with your left ankle crossed, figure 4 as I'm demonstrating. Lift your chest. Flex the left foot toes back, flex the right foot toes back. Grow the opening across your chest. Deepen the breathing. So many people wake up with a 6-car garage full of dreams that they thought would be fulfilling. They put the outcome at the end of effort instead of putting the outcome before the effort. They wake up and they see this beautiful house, and I love the talking heads. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. The days go by. So many people wake up and it's late. And they realize that they have been working and efforting so hard without getting clear on the why and committing deeply to what really moves their heart. 1 or 2 more breaths. Slowly release, legs out in front. Turning the fingers to point towards where your feet are this time. A little different opening for the wrist, and lift your hips. I have my feet in tabletop this time. You can have legs extended for more challenge. Head drops back for more. Good, and slowly release, hips to the floor. Arms in front, chin to chest, slowly roll back. Bring your heels in close enough to touch them lightly with your fingertips. And then slowly curling your hips up off the floor, walk your shoulders and elbows underneath you. And if you can, interlace your hands. Pushing through the inner and outer edges of your feet. Gently pressing your head back. Walk your left heel in a little bit closer, your left foot in towards center, and lift your right knee to your chest and then the right heel to the sky. Press evenly through the shoulders and gently through the back of your head, and then cross right ankle over left knee, flexing the toes back towards the shin. Lift your left hip high, right hip high without bothering your knee. 3, 2, and 1. Stretch the right heel high and exhale, lower it. Walk right heel to the center. Going right into the other side, left knee in and left heel high. Flex the toes back and then cross the ankle. Lift the left hip, lowering the left knee. Full expression. Inhale, stretch the left leg high. Exhale, place the foot. Slowly moving hands out from underneath you, rolling back one vertebrae to the next. Let the knees lean together, soles of the feet apart. Flex. Make circles with your wrists. Appreciating your hands for all they do. Deepen the breath these next couple, slower and longer. And now, doing some box breath with your knees leaning together, eyes closed. You can have one hand on your tummy and one hand on your chest. When you inhale, try to lift the lower and middle and upper parts of your torso at the same rate. We'll inhale for a count of 6. Once you hit 6, hold for a count of 6. And exhale for a count of 6. Hold for a count of 6, empty. Inhale for a count of 6. Now you can count as quickly or slowly as you like to make it work. The game to play is that you're inhaling, holding, and exhaling and holding all for the same amount of time relatively. It'll take a minute or two to just breathe in this way. 24 seconds each round. On your next inhale, make it your last round, completing on an empty lung hold. Breathing slowly, normally, in and out through your nose after you complete that set. Feel the pleasure of unscripted, deeper breath. Moving your knees, rock forwards and backwards. Rolling up to a seated position, left leg out, right foot in. Last couple of stretches before we sit for meditation. Right arm high, bring it across to the outer edge of your left shin or ankle or foot. Left hand off your left hip. Press your chest forward with your left arm. Left fingers are pointing backwards. Extend from your belly button through your chest and activate your left leg full strength. Take 3 deep breaths as strong as you can be in your left leg. As you complete, right leg out, left foot in. Inhale, left arm high, bring it across. Right hand off your right hip, 5 fingers pointing back. Press your heart forward. Engaging the right leg as strong as you can, 3 deep breaths. Slow release. Simple seated position. Feel free to sit up on a block or a blanket. Mat. Simple cross-legged position. Make yourself comfortable. And then holding onto your knees, gently pull your chest up and through, shoulders back. And feeling your spine stacked really nicely, bring right hand behind your back, left hand to right knee and twist. Feel the stack of your vertebrae rotating evenly, and from your left knee, pull back into left hip. So hips are twisting opposite shoulders. Slow release, change sides. Right hip back into opposite direction from left shoulder. Full breath. Slow release. Sitting tall. Eyes closed, hands in a comfortable position. Someone that is working in their professional life, whatever stage of life that is for you, the thing that you do because you love it and it takes a considerable amount of your time, or at least consistent amount of time. If you haven't found that thing at this point in your life, in your journey, that you can say, 9 out of 10 days, this doesn't feel like work. Then I posit that you need to keep looking. You owe yourself the chance that your side hustle is you looking for that thing. That doing it is the feeling you want to create in itself. Getting with the end in mind. And then committing to that feeling and using it as a compass. Using that feeling that you want to experience at the end. And literally judging against it. Quick story about kindness yoga. Kindness was our feeling that we wanted to have from being in business. We wanted to experience kindness by being reminded of it all the time. The donation business model was ending with a world where everyone could practice a spiritual, physical practice, regardless of economic means. That meant for the world. meaning we could never have enough studios. We could never reach enough students, really, because in the end, we feel like yoga, meditation, and community is the way to turn the sinking ship. And so it really never felt like work, even though it was a lot of effort. Still committed to those things. It looks differently now. It's focusing on individuals and supporting them and becoming amazing movers in their worlds. What about you? What will you focus on? These next few minutes, breathe into the clarity and the commitment. Now slowly laying back on your back, letting go of time. I got you.
I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control.
Let go.
And surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me.
Start to deepen your breath. Drawing the knees into your chest. Making some big circles on the ceiling, rolling all around the lower back. Or to feel into this moment, this next few breaths. Now, right now, you're in a very calmed, receptive space. Stretching out long arms above the head, full reach. And rolling onto one side, fetal position. Taking another breath or two. And pushing yourself up to simple cross-legged position, taking your time. Bringing the palms together at heart center. It's so valuable to recognize moments like this when you've slowed yourself down. And you've opened up the physical patterns of your body with strength work, balancing work, stretching. And you've activated all the systems, the circulatory system working super efficiently for you right now, feeding all your muscles and organs and tissues. And your mind is like a record. Your awareness is that record player. And your mind will keep your awareness going in a certain direction until you act upon it from the outside. So begin today. Begin today. Getting more and more specific and clear with your why. What's your bigger reason? And if you're on a team, work with them to get onto the same vision. If you're in a family, work with them to be on the same vision, the feeling of the outcome. And then commit to the feeling, commit to that greater purpose, that greater reason, such that your effort becomes infused with meaning. To our commitment, we bow our heads.